Candy. How are you again? Today I want to talk to you a little bit about Rabbit and Robot, and now we have Ribbit coming into the picture, right? So we already read this green book, which is the first one by C.C. Bell, called Rabbit and Robot. And we learned that Rabbit and Robot were having a sleepover, and they had to learn to compromise. They had to learn to work together to have a good time and give each other a chance to make some decisions, right? Each person makes some decisions and they both have a good time together. So today I want to read the second book. I know we've been waiting to read this. In this book, they have a new friend. And I remember in the classroom when I showed Timmy S. this book, he said, oh, this happens to us sometimes in school, right? Sometimes this happens to us in school. Rabbit and Robot and Ribbit. Sometimes when you have a third friend, you have two friends, you want to stay together and be friends. Sometimes it's hard to stay friends with both people or both together. Anyway, let me read the book. It'll make more sense. Rabbit and Robot and Ribbit by C.C. Bell. Rabbit and Robot and Ribbit by C.C. Bell. Remember this? Contents. This tells you the names of each chapter. Chapter 1, Ribbit. Chapter 2, Ribbit. Chapter 3, Ribbit. And Chapter 4, Ribbit. Each chapter is called Ribbit. Chapter 1, Ribbit. Rabbit stood at Robot's front door. Robot does not know that I am here, said Rabbit. I will surprise him. Rabbit rang the doorbell. Ding dong! Robot opened the door. Surprise! Yelled Rabbit. Now Rabbit wants to surprise Robot, but Robot has a problem. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to show you this page here. Hello, Rabbit, said Robot. I was not expecting you. He didn't know he was coming. Were you surprised? Asked Rabbit. Yes, answered Robot. Please come in. Thanks, said Rabbit. What's up? I am playing checkers, said Robot. I love checkers, said Rabbit. Let's play. Said Robot. I am already engrossed in the game. Engrossed, said Rabbit. Gross. So engrossed means that he's really into something. He's really into this checkers game. I will say that in a different way, said Robot. I am very interested in a game already. He pointed to a small frog sitting next to the checkerboard. Rabbit, this is Ribbit. Ribbit, Ribbit, said Ribbit. Oh, hi, said Rabbit. Ribbit, said Ribbit. Yeah, said Rabbit. Ribbit and I are going to finish our game, said Robot. You can watch. That means he can't really enter the game because in checkers we can only have two players. This is where it gets a little bit tricky for Rabbit. Huh, muttered Rabbit. Robot and Ribbit began to play. Rabbit watched. Ribbit, said Ribbit. Hee hee, giggled Robot. Ha ha, hee. So if you look in the picture, Robot and Ribbit are having a really fun time. And Rabbit, look at Rabbit's face. How is Rabbit feeling? He's like stuck in the middle here. He wants to stay very close friends with Robot, but now Robot has two different friends, and it seems that Rabbit and Ribbit don't know each other yet. What's so funny? Asked Rabbit. Ribbit is humorous, said Robot. Humorous means like very funny. Oh, really? Said Rabbit. All I heard was Ribbit. That isn't funny at all. Ribbit told a joke, explained Robot. My built-in frog glossary can show you what Ribbit just said. Robot pushed a button on his friend. A long slip of paper came out of a slot, and Rabbit read it. Now let me read you this part. It says here, it's going to come here. Let's see. It's going from the bottom here. Let me turn the book. It says, once upon a time, there was a girl duck who wanted some lipstick. Keeps going. He went to a store and asked the monkey behind the counter, "Do you have any lipstick for sale?" "Why, yes," said the monkey. This is supposed to be a joke. And handed him a tube of lipstick. "Thanks," quacked the duck. "Now put it on my bill." That was so tricky to read. It was all over the place. So the joke is like the duck has a bill and he says, "Put it on my bill." And the bill means it's your check. So Robot thinks it's super funny. It's really funny. Here we go. "Are you kidding me?" cried Rabbit. "You got all those words from just one ribbit?" "Yes," said Robot. "Ribbit," said Ribbit. "Hee hee," giggled Robot. "Good grief," fussed Rabbit. "I don't have time for this. I have stuff to do. I have a whole list of stuff to do. I'm going home." How is Rabbit feeling right now? He's feeling a little bit left out, right? So he's trying to say, "I'm busy. I have other things I can do." He really doesn't feel like it's hard for him to share his friend Robot. "I think you should stay," said Robot. Muttered Rabbit. "Rabbit and I," oh, sorry, I need my robot voice. "Ribbit and I are planning to watch TV," said Robot. Rabbit's ears perked up. "Really? When?" "After we finish our game," said Robot. "What show?" asked Rabbit. "Cowboy Jack Rabbit," answered Robot. "It is Ribbit's favorite show. Do you remember who likes Cowboy Jack Rabbit? Rabbit likes it. So now Ribbit and Rabbit have something in common. Maybe this will help them become friends." "Cowboy Jack Rabbit? That's my favorite show too," cried Rabbit. "I know," said Robot. "I forgot to inform you about our plan. I was engrossed in the game." So inform means to let him know, and engrossed means he's really interested in it. So he forgot to let him know or inform him about the plan, and it was because he was really interested or engrossed in the game. "Gross," said Rabbit. I think I'll stay after all." "Wonderful," said Robot. "Ribbit," said Ribbit. "Ha ha he," chuckled Robot. "Ah, finish your game already," said Rabbit. Now this is where I'm going to stop, because this is where we get to chapter 2, and chapter 2 is called Ribbit, right? So it looks like from the picture that they are going to be watching the show and having popcorn, which is a little bit like what happened in the first book, right? When they had the sleepover together. So next time I'm going to read the second chapter, and I hope you enjoy thinking about this, and maybe you can talk with your family about why is it sometimes hard when you make a new friend, how to include your old friends as you play with your new friends. So Canby, I'm looking forward to seeing you at our next GM. I miss you all so much, and we'll read the next chapter when I see you next time, okay? Take care. Miss you lots. Bye-bye.